Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this stitch. It's a very simple beginner stitch if you like to do a blanket. I think with a thicker yarn and soft a baby blanket will be really nice with this stitch. It's reversible. One row repeat. If you get bored and you want to do something simple and easy and to go fast, I think this is a nice stitch to do. Okay, this stitch works with any numbers of chains that you like to chain, odd, even, it doesn't matter. And after you chain the length that you want, for whatever project you're gonna do, you're gonna chain 3 more. So I chain here, I have 12, so I'm gonna chain 3 more. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the first 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain we're gonna go in there, we're gonna pull up a loop and yarn over and pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, and we're gonna go back into the same chain that we did this, and you insert your hook there, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull the yarn to the first loop, this one. So you're gonna have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull the yarn through all 4 loops. Then you move to the next chain and you're gonna do the same. You insert your hook into the stitch, chain, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, go back again, pull another loop, yarn over and pull the yarn to the first loop. You have 4 loops, pull the yarn through all 4 loops. Move to the next chain and you're gonna do the same. Pull up a loop, not yarn over. So you go into the next chain, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, and you're gonna go back into the same chain and you're gonna pull up a loop, yarn over and pull the yarn to the first loop, 4 loops, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, and you're gonna do like this. You go to the next chain, pull up a loop. It's like you're doing the extended single crochet, so pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, and you go back into the same chain and you're gonna pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull the yarn to the first loop, 4 loops, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, and you're gonna do like this. Yarn over, go back again into the same chain, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over and pull the yarn through all 4 loops, and it's gonna look like this. And it has those bumpy things here. So again, you're gonna move to the next chain and you're gonna do the same. Pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, go back again into the same. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull the yarn to the first loop, 4 loops, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, and you want to do the same. Move to the next chain, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over, go back again into the same chain, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over and pull the yarn through all 4 loops. So pull the yarn to the first loop, 4 loops, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, and you want to do like this. It's a very easy stitch, goes really fast. Well, this might eat some yarn a little bit more than normal than other stitches. So in each chain you're gonna do like this. Yarn over, go back again, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over and pull the yarn through all 4 loops. and you move to the next chain. Yeah, when you chain, try to chain a little bit loose the chains, or you work with a bigger crochet hook, at least one number than the yarn recommends. Yeah. So the last chain we're gonna do the same. You go in there, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, go back again into the chain, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops. Pull the yarn to the first loop, and then pull the yarn through the all 4 loops and chain 3. 1, 2, and the third one, leave it a little bit loose. If you work too tight, turn your work, and it looks like this one side, and the other side looks like this, and it's gonna be like alternating the you see, one row you're gonna have with the bumpy things, then you're gonna have this and the bumpy and that. It's really nice and it's very easy. Okay, so now we're gonna go here into the first, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, go back again, pull the yarn to the first loop, 4 loops, pull the yarn to all 4 loops, and then you're gonna do like this. You go in there, pull up a loop, and go back again into the stitch. Yeah, I think with this one you're gonna have to crochet with at least half of number bigger or 1 number bigger than the yarn recommends, because we put so much in one chain that it's gonna become like a accordion. It's gonna be like this. It needs a little bit space. That's why it's good to chain the chains a little bit loose. So you do like this. You go back. If it helps, pull. You have 4 loops now. Pull these 3 down, and then, because otherwise you're gonna catch the next one. So you go into the next stitch. Yarn over the hook. Go back again. You know, hold it like this, and then it's gonna be easy not to struggle. So you have 4 loops, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, and you're gonna do like this. It's very easy, 1 row repeat. And it's nice if you have thick yarn and you make a blanket or even a hat. I think it's nice with these bumpy things. And I think for a baby blanket, if you use a soft yarn, that would look really nice and feel really nice. Okay, so the last stitch is here. We're gonna go in there, we're gonna do the same. Pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, go back again into the stitch, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, then 4 loops, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, and now we have the chain that we skipped in the beginning, yarn over the hook, and you're gonna go on top of the chain there, and you're gonna do a double crochet. Chain 3, leave this one a little bit loose. It's gonna look like this. So now you're gonna skip this one. From now on, you're gonna skip this one. The last row that we did, we started in the first stitch, but with this one, we're gonna skip this one. And from now on, you're gonna skip this one, and you're gonna move to the second stitch. Yeah. So you go in there, pull up a loop, and you do the same. Go back again. Four loops, pull the yarn through all 4 loops. Yeah, and it's like this. Yeah, and you have, I like that it has those bumpy. I'm sure someone came up with this this stitch. I was playing again this morning. I was playing with a yarn, so I came up with this. But I'm sure someone did this stitch. It just I didn't see it, or I don't know the name. If you know the name, please do tell me, and we put that the name there. Go back again. Yeah, it's just one row repeat. It's very easy. So the last stitch is here, and this is the chain. So you go into the stitch, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, go back again into the stitch, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, then pull the yarn through all 4 loops, yarn over the hook, and in here, in this chain here, we're gonna do a double crochet. You're always gonna finish with a double crochet, chain 3, turn your work. It's gonna look like this, and you start repeating. Again, you're gonna skip this here, and in the second stitch here, you're gonna repeat the stitch. Pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, yarn over the hook, go back again into the same stitch, pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the first loop, 4 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 4 loops. And you're gonna do like this. Yeah, this one might eat some yarn. So for a blanket, if you want to do some big project, well, it's gonna take some yarn. So be ready with yarn. Yeah, but I think with this one, you're gonna have to use a bigger crochet hook than the yarn recommends. Like always, let's say the yarn recommends 5mm crochet hook to use with that yarn. Well, either you go 5.5mm crochet hook, or you go 6mm, 6.0 millimeter crochet hook. Because we put so much in one, otherwise, like I said, it's gonna be like this and stiff. At least with this, even though this yarn recommends 3.5mm crochet hook, and I'm working with 4.5, so I want one number bigger, and it's a little bit loose, not tight, not stiff. But if you want tight, because this one has a little bit spaces, you know, some spaces here, but if you want tighter, then use maybe half of number the crochet hook bigger, or you use, and see how it is if you use with the number that the yarn recommends. So the last stitch is here. We're gonna do the same. Okay, yarn over the hook, and in this chain here on top there, you're gonna go and you're gonna do a double crochet, and then you're gonna chain 3, and you're gonna start again. Yeah, it looks like this. Well, with this pinkish color you don't see much, not so well, but yeah, it's really nice, this this stitch. Just give it a try if you're bored of complicated stitches, or you don't want to be concentrated on stitches. Maybe you can do this. It looks like this. It's a little bit bumpy with these things, and you know, the sides are pretty much okay, but it's nice that it's reversible, so you can choose any project you want to do with this stitch if it appeals to you. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.